We've gotten quite a few treasures at the Glutton's Kitchen so far. Hopefully this is the final floor? No, it's not. I don't know why I said hopefully. I want to get more treasures, so glad it's delayed a little bit. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say, that is... You know, he's not the homing one, so he's not that bad. But just note that he does exist. Alright. I need to stop grabbing yellows, grab some reds instead, so I can better predict the throwing trajectory. Nope. You may have also noticed something with purples in this game. I haven't really mentioned it because it's not, like, super important, speaking of purple. Purples have this thing where when they ground pound an enemy and they kill it, they will, like, stick on its back for a time. And it's really annoying, but it's just something to, like... I need to not get stunned for very long. It's just something to note that, like, sometimes one of your purples will... don't eat. Okay. Sometimes one of your purples will get... Oh my god, he got destroyed. Stuck on, like, an enemy, and so that's why, like, if you can't find them, it's just like, oh yeah, he's still holding onto that enemy's back. Losing a lot of flowers here. Really just, like, not doing that much damage to this guy, unfortunately. Oh, those guys are gonna get smushed. Just kidding, he throws them at an arc. There we go. Biggest threat eliminated. Now we can kind of... I don't know if we need to necessarily clean up this area. Just kind of, oh, that guy's gonna be an issue. Okay, as you can see, the other Pikmin, they get off instantly. Purples tend to stick on. I think we're safe over here. There's something going on over there. Is there something going on over here? I don't think so. I think the only area we need to be worried about is that area where the other rock guy is. Which I believe he's a cannon beetle larva, which makes him related to, or like the son of the armored cannon beetle from the first game, which is kind of interesting. Please get off my yellow. Oh, he swallowed that. Yeah, no, that's rough. That's what I was saying about yellows being thrown higher as they get much higher. They tend to arc themselves a bit too much and make themselves not super convenient, but it is what it is. Excited to get 5 more purples on the squad. Any purple is exciting, as we will see relatively shortly in the video span of things. You definitely gonna want a lot of purples if you're trying to do an all-treasure playthrough. It's a nice bit of foreshadowing, okay? You may not know what it means now, but in time you will understand the extent of my failures. Darkest Dungeon, that's a game I haven't played particularly much. It's just one of those things, and I talked with a friend about it, where like you play Darkest Dungeon, and it's just like, you just open the game and it's like, oh, here's like 3 save files that all have like an hour in. And then you're like, I'm gonna start another one, and this time I'm not gonna quit. And then, you know, you quit, because of course you do. It's just like, I know it sounds dumb for a roguelike, but I just feel sad when I start losing heroes, you know? I don't want to lose them, I want everyone to be happy. Alright, the rock guy's eliminated. Don't need to carry that back, please. Not yellows is what I want for this guy. Oh, there's another one. Gross. Oh, that guy's gonna get... He got a little ran over. That's fine. He just needs some milk. Well, you know, this is what happens when you bring in 40 yellows, is you end up, you know, losing quite a few of them, because they're your main boys. But that's fun. These guys have not been a big problem for me so far. When I play casually, and I reset, because I'm a scumbag, I guess, these guys are definitely a big, like, reset point, because I'm like, oh, they shot a wayward boulder and crushed, like, 20 of my Pikmin. That's upsetting. But they've been really, really nice to me so far, so that's good. There was something I was going to say on the previous floor. You know what it was? I don't drink coffee. I don't... My heart stopped. I don't drink coffee. There's a little party out there. I don't drink coffee. I don't, like, smoke or drink, like, ever. And I just, like... I don't do anything, really. I might be the most boring human being ever. I don't do medication. I'm just, like, absolutely raw experiencing life. Get you purples nice and flowered. We got plenty of nectar on the floor. No need to be stingy about it. Definitely want to try and carry... or get rid of these guys instead of carrying it right in their way. Alright. So yeah, I don't know, I just never, coffee is something I never really got into. Was there a guy here and I'm dumb? Because it really seems like... I don't remember there being a guy there. Whatever. What is this thing? It's really small is what it is. It's a sulking antenna. I think that just is an antenna, so... Ooh. Oh no, I did not. I want more of you guys on that. Please speed things along. Not that. That's fine. We're gonna go collect the boys, try and get as many nectared as possible, and move on to what will hopefully be the final floor. And then when we get back above ground, we'll just focus more on above ground treasures. The pickle lid, some other stuff. I don't know. I have a very rough idea of where all the treasures are in this area, so hopefully we're able to suss them out. That is just like... What are you guys even doing back there? Okay, they figured it out. We got the party hat back. Surprise. It's the boom cone. I realized because I saw the tape on it, I was like, this isn't a party hat. It's one of those things you pulled. It does the explosion. You know, recipe salsa, not very smart. Shocking, I know. That's enough. I'm not going to spend time flowering one or two of you. It's not a huge deal. We're just going to delve deeper with our Pikmin. If the leaves die, so what? It's my fault. I will take responsibility for that one. Level 6? Is this the final floor? Yeah, this is. So there isn't, like, a real boss, per se, of this dungeon. But there is a unique enemy. We're gonna get as many yellows as possible, because there's a lot of electro hazards. And it's the giant breadbug. He's more like a loaf bug, because he, you know, is a loaf. So this guy is the exact same as the other breadbugs. As you can see, they're trying to steal our food treasure. Please stop that. He just latches onto treasures and tries to steal them, and in order to beat him, you can do two things. He doesn't harm Pikmin directly, as you can see, which is why I'm fine leaving those guys there. Ouch. But, yeah, he tries to drag treasures back to his base. This includes enemy corpses, so should you, like, be a little slow on this level, and you don't quite get the treasures, like, if they manage to get the treasures, you can always just kill enemies, and then they'll try and drag the corpses back, and then you can use that to bait them back to the ship. A sweet dreamer. Go. Alternatively, you can throw purples on him to damage him, which is why I said you should bring purples for this dungeon, because if you're in a situation where, again, let's say there are no treasures and no enemy corpses left on the floor, and you can't drag the giant breadbug back to the ship, in that instance, you're going to want to bring purples just to throw them onto him and deal damage. The meat of champions. Because when you... Stop bringing... Get my egg, please. Because no other Pikmin can damage him when you throw them on top. Just important to know. And he doesn't seem to be super willing to, ow. He doesn't seem to be super willing to grab these treasures, the other breadbugs, so I think we're just gonna have to kill some of these anode beetles real quick. Because these are all the treasures on the floor, but he does in fact have one inside him, so we do actually need to kill him. It's an egg. The hideous victual. I had eggs yesterday, and it did something unholy to my bowels, so I guess that makes sense. I think he takes like half damage when you throw this. Let's just get the purples involved. Yeah, about half. Those are yellows. Okay, clearly this isn't working out. We should just stick to the whole yellow plan. Let's get everyone together so we can split everyone up. That's a really bad habit of mine I've noticed watching these videos back, is that I often will split everyone up, grab one color, and then just instantly decide, like, oh no, I actually need to split everyone up again to do something. So, definitely something I'm trying to work on. Come on, come get this corpse, man. It's nice and fresh. I know you want it. Oh, he's going. The breadbug's going for it. I don't want the breadbug. I don't want the breadbug to get it. I want the giant breadbug to get it. I want the loaf bug to get it. There we go. Yeah, that's right. See what happens. So yeah, it's like pretty hard to lose Pikmin to this guy because he doesn't really do anything, but he is technically a boss, I guess. Can I just like rip a purple on him real quick? Because that'd be nice. There we go. We got him. We'll carry his corpse and his treasure back. If we get a good look at it. There we go. It's an eraser. Da-da-da-do. Processing. How bizarre. An item appears to have fallen out of that freakish creature. Kinda rude, but okay. It must have been a greedy beast to swallow something like this. It's kind of shaped like him. Maybe that explains a few things. Alright, we got the giant breadbug back. And Boko's very cool. Got 97% of the dead eliminated. That's very, very nice. But, 98% even. We are going hard. The dream material. You know what this sweater is made out of? Boyfriend material. Top 10 jokes you can tell when you're 16. This intriguing material does not conduct electricity. It is far more advanced than the material I was researching. How frustrating. A spacesuit made from this wonder alloy would insulate the wearer from electric shocks. Excellent. This new material has allowed me to complete my anti-electrifier. It is my own invention with only the smallest iota of outside inspiration. I have reconfigured your suits with this new material. They will now protect you from electricity. So yes, the electrical-based dungeon rewards you with electrical immunity. No longer will we get knocked down by electricity. We're missing 3 Pikmin, but I guess that's fine. 1. Probably still... Yeah, they're still trying to fight the anode beetle. That's interesting. Alright, let's get you. So we can just run right through that now. Very cool. Alright. Get all you guys up. 76 plus 2. And let's escape the surface with our Pikmin. Where we only need 200 more Pokos and we are done with the debt. Very cool. They were a little late, but that's fun. Lost a surprising amount of Pikmin here. I just expected to lose 0, but no, there were some Bulbair adventures. We lost 4. It is what it is. Cave complete. 14 treasures. That was a lot for a 6th floor cave. And we will, in fact, save our progress and return to the surface, where maybe... No, we're not going to get any above-ground treasures. Because if we get, it's going to be just awkward if we get above-ground treasures and, just, you know, clear the debt through, like, nothing. I'll just focus on opening up new areas today, I think. Still have about half the day left. 98% of the debt recovered. What a world. Alright. Well, in the interest of opening up new areas, we don't really need white or purple Pikmin anymore. So let's throw all these guys back in the ship. And I don't think we need reds either. I think this is just an electrical and water-based adventure. I need the yellows to go over there. Right, okay. Just thinking about this. 90 blues. We have improved our numbers drastically. Let me think for a second. Okay, I think I got it. Here's the dealio. Here's the sitch. Okay, well the sitch is we need to get all you guys together first before I split you up. Seems like the smart thing to do. Olimar is going to take that amount of yellows, sure. Maybe a little more. Yeah, there we go. And then Louis is going to take this amount of blues. As in to say all of them. We're going to knock down that gate I showed earlier. Because we need to do it eventually. Might as well do it now. We have some free time, and I already said I have no interest in getting more treasures. You know, maybe if I'd carried back every corpse, the debt would be cleared by now, but I think I'm fine with not quite doing that. Let's just swarm these guys, because previously throwing Pikmin has not worked out super well. We lost 2, I'm fine with that. There were 3 of them. Those guys are kind of scary. Alright. Louis, you're on gate management duty as always, and then Olimar is also about to be on a bit of gate management duty. I'm pretty, like, scared of this, if I'm being honest, because this is... I guess, just doing this, and just knowing that, like, there's nothing to stop them when I C-stick them off the edge. Like, I really have to, like, manage these guys. I'm sure you're actually in there. There we go. So, same as the repair-type bolt in Pikmin 1, you just kind of whistle them and C-stick them around. I might dismiss them when they get to, like... Oh, there's a bit of a catch, but... Okay, it's fine. It wouldn't... Yeah, no, it's fine. You know what, I'm just going to take you 3 for a second and just get you working on this just so we're getting progress on it, and then I will slowly move the rest of you over. Okay, you guys wouldn't run into the water, right? This wouldn't be a Pikmin 1 finale incident. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, alright. So now we just need to keep Olimar here for the rest of the day so that, you know, you can get these guys. That was a frightening camera change. Alright, Louis, you sit there, and, yellows? We should need a few more blues, I think, or something. Yeah. I just took down 1 notch of that. So let's get out 12 blues, because it's all we can spare. You might have noticed there was an electric gate, but the electric gate was in the middle of some water, or in the middle, it was like... It was cut off by some water, so we need blues in order to build a bridge. Nice berries. Ew, Skitterloos. We need blues to build a bridge so that way we can bring the yellows over, throw them over to the bridge, or past the bridge, rather, and, oh, this is a nightmare. I should have brought more. And therefore, we can throw the yellows over, take down that electric gate over there, and get that treasure, is what I'm trying to say. That's not worth it. We got 12 blues. This is no point. Come on, man. Use your head. I'm a little scared this Waldewog's getting involved here. I think he will when the bridge develops. How's Olimar looking on this? They're going. Yep, they're going. We got a lot of things going right now. We got 3 tasks ready. I really just don't want to, like, fight this guy with 12 blues, if I'm being honest. That's not what I want to do. Now that we got some time, how are you guys doing today? You know, good, great, glad that happened, or I'm sorry, whichever one is more applicable. He was looking, man, he was eyeing it up. Let's just get one of you on there. Oh, they really... I never noticed before, they build really fast when you just, like, get them going. I wonder if that's a glitch. I feel like that shouldn't be happening as fast as it is. Interesting. Well, anyways, we're gonna stop him when he gets to the other side so he doesn't get shear-wigged. And then we will run back to base, get the yellows, and try and knock down that electric gate, I guess. There we go. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. If you're doing really well, if something positive happened, leave a comment, I guess, and I'll congratulate you. Maybe. The thing is, like, sometimes I think, like, and maybe, you know, like, if I ever got, like, big as a YouTuber, and by big, I mean, like, I don't know, Not like millions, but like big, relatively big. Part of me would be like, should I do like a Q&A video? And then the other part of me would be like, well, there's no point doing a Q&A video because, like, if you just leave a comment with a question, I'm just gonna respond to it, you know? There's just no point for this, this madness. How did I finish that? You know what? I think I changed my mind. I think, yeah, he's almost done with that. I think what we're gonna do with the rest of our day is not do the electric gate, because we can basically do that anytime we want. Instead, we're going to take these blues to do something else. And then maybe, if we have some time, I don't know. The electric gate is just, like, hard. Because you have to throw the elves on the other side, and deal some other stuff, and, like, who knows what else, and it's just, like, a nightmare. This should be around where we fought the Smoky Prog in the first game, which is not a memory I care to revisit too much, but it did happen, so I have to acknowledge it. And there is a buried treasure there, so we need to do some finagling with white Pikmin eventually. Please just don't eat any of my blues, thank you. Okay, the electric gate is finished. This is a really, really important thing to do, because, as you can see, there's a bit of a hole there. And yellow Pikmin cannot enter, for now. Alright, Olimar, you gather the yellows up, so we will bring in the blues, and we will free this area from the clutches of the water. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's also a dungeon. Spoilers. It's not just a water drainer. A large rock sits in a reservoir of water. May I interject here? As you do all the other times. I have been observing the two of you working together. You have been cooperating well, thanks. Yet, to face the dangers ahead, you must be free of the shackles of a boss-worker relationship. If you can muster teamwork, master teamwork, you can overcome any impediment. I'm not commenting. I actually can't believe they're teaching us for what I believe is the 5th time how to use X and Y. That's insanity. Like, how would you have gotten this far in the game without doing that? It makes no sense. Anyways, all the water's getting drained down that hole. Very cool. So now, almost this entire area is free of water. I say almost always, or almost all, it's like half, really. So now we can bring anyone over. And those little wogpoles are having a rough day, but that's fine. I don't really care for them. Alright, so Olimar's just gonna hang on to those yellows for the rest of the day. Let's just make sure he has 19, right? Yeah. Making sure we're not leaving anyone behind. And with our last little blip of the day, we're just gonna go do some investigating to an area we will most likely end up going tomorrow, unfortunately. Listen. I've been teasing it for a while. I've been kinda, you know, skirting around it, but let's not. It's the Submerged Castle. Okay, I can say it out loud. I'm not afraid of it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you soon will. It's not... I'm gonna say this while I have the full backings of undeserved confidence behind me. The Submerged Castle is not that bad of a dungeon. It's very, very infamous, I would say. Oh, there's a wall here, gross. You know what? I think I'm gonna ultra spicy you guys just to get you guys to work on this. Please don't get crushed. Thank you. Yeah, let's just get you guys nice and working on that. Volleyball won't be an issue. So now's a good time to just talk about the Submerged Castle. Yeah, it's a, it's the most infamous dungeon. It's the most infamous area in, like, any Pikmin game. So if you know anything about Pikmin, you know about it. I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's... There are two ways you can do it. I'm gonna do it the hard way for the sake of content, because I'm very, very greedy for views. But, like, I'll talk more about it tomorrow. I think talking about it a lot is really just, like, hurting my point here, because I'm trying to say that it's not that bad, but it's gonna sound like it's pretty horrible. I don't think we're getting this wall down, but I think we can at least get it to acceptable level. So yeah, the Submerged Castle, that's the Halloween special. Very exciting. You guys have 10 seconds to take this down 1 notch, which would be very cool. So yeah, we almost got the debt done today, but I'm kind of glad we didn't, because I didn't really want to experience the whole debt repaid thing yet. Kind of wanted to wait on that. So yeah. Hope everyone's been enjoying the series so far, even though it's... I wouldn't say it's like coming to an end, but it's kind of reaching its final... the final leg of the race, maybe, let's say. Okay, fine. I'm not losing 48 Pikmin because I was too greedy with a wall. But yeah, we've really done like over half the game. We've cleared out the Awakening Wood. We've almost fully cleared out the Valley of Repose. We're at least halfway done with this area. So yeah, we're over halfway done with the game. So yeah, I've still been enjoying myself, except for the Frontier Cavern. I've been having a good time. So I hope everyone's been having a good time watching. There is something wrong with this area, because this is the second time there's been like just a ridiculous amount of enemies waiting for us as we lift off. But that's fine. We didn't leave any behind this time, so feeling good about that. Let's look at today's report. Oh, baby. We're electrical resistant. We got over 1,000 big ones for the Prez. 98.01% of the debt recovered. Lost a red, lost a couple of yellows, grew a lot of blues. Lost a couple of whites, grew some purples. Take a look at the death stats. We lost 12 in battle today. Oh man, that's what I get for saying the Glutton's Kitchen is easy, man. Alright, what kind of email are we looking at here? Today I tried building a small room at the top of a tree. It reminded me of my younger days, where I lived in a little shed. Those memories helped make this bearable. You know what, he's keeping up a brave face in the face of adversity, so I gotta respect the president for that. Okay, the game has been saved. So, tomorrow on Pikmin 2, won't you join me for a very spooky episode as we venture not into the shower room, but into the submerged castle in the perplexing pool. Hope to see you guys then, and always remember to stick up for what you believe in. Okay, goodbye.